Hi, everyone. Happy Friday to you. A beautiful sun-splashed late afternoon in the upstate South Carolina at the campus of Greenwood High School. Jim Steele along with TJ Avery and J.R. Stone looking to bring the finale of the three-game series this week with the Easley Greenwave. And we'll bring in TJ first. TJ, the Eagles have been executing well in this particular series this week, winning 6-0 on Tuesday night, and last night traveled up to Easley and won 4-0. And the commonality has been great pitching.
Yes, and Caden Poore will be on the mound tonight for us. We hope he continues on that good path of good pitching. But pitching has been the key this year so far.
So far, indeed, and I think tonight, JR, as we talk about the pitching, the Eagles' pitching depth will be tested a little bit, and that's good because Eagles are going to have to rely on more than two pitchers to get them through this schedule this season.
Yeah, that's right, Jim. As we go through these first couple games, it's nice to see us get through the top 6 innings with our starter and then come in with a dominant Andrew Driver on 2 occasions. And hopefully tonight we get another good start out of Caden Poore and followed up by somebody closing it out.
Starters have been very efficient, been a common blueprint during the first 2 games of this series. The starters have lasted 5 innings and gave way to, as you mentioned, Andrew Driver for the final 2 innings of each game. So we'll step aside, let you listen to the starting lineups for the Greenwood Eagles.
Batting second, playing first base, number 1. Oh, and then Steele. Batting third, playing right field, number 5. TJ Aiken. Batting fourth and behind the dish, number 6. Elijah Tiller. The DH for tonight, batting 10th, number 22. Evan Avery. Batting 6, playing third base, number 2. Pat Wood. Batting 7th and playing center field, number 8. Jaden Adams. Batting 8, playing left field, number 13. Bree Scott. And playing second base, batting 9th, number 4. Godwin. And pitching tonight for your Eagles, number 3, Aiden Poole. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you rise and remove all hats as we honor America with playing of our national anthem.
Baseball time at Greenwood High School. The Greenwood Eagles going for their 8th consecutive win tonight at home against the Easley Greenwave. And TJ's been a very productive series for the Eagles, but also very important that the Eagles come out here and take the sweep tonight to really keep pace with the Greenvilles and the West Sides of the world.
Absolutely, and how many games does it take to win a state championship, 8 wins. You need to
You're
win
right. 8
games. So it's a big tell right here if they can finish this series out, not only for the sweep and go 6-0 in the region, but to understand how many games they're going to have to win in a row to win a state championship.
Well, we know Matt Murray, we know Luke Godwin. Tonight you'll get to know Caden Poore as he gets to start, the junior right-hander. And we kind of alluded to it earlier, but the importance of building the depth in that pitching rotation, and Caden's got his chance tonight to go out there and prove what he can do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll look for him to continue the trend of good pitching for this week. If he can get that two-seamer he's got to move real well, we'll get some good outs here tonight. I hope the infield plays as good as they did the last game.
Definitely. The infield really showed out last night.
They were the players of the game. And, TJ, why don't you set us up defensively before we get started? What do the Eagles look like on defense tonight?
You got Caden Poore on the mound. You got Elijah Tiller behind the plate. Landon Steele at first. Lou Godwin at second. Matt Murray at short. Pat Wood at third. Reed Guy in left. Jaden Adams in center. And TJ Aiken in right.
And we're ready for baseball at Eagle Park.
First for the Greenwave, number 1, Gavin Harvey.
Gavin Harvey, a young man, I really like his style. He's made some good plays at third during the series. He steps in to start game 3. The first one's hit over to third. Patrick Wood on the knee throws across for an easy 5-3 put out, and we're quickly underway from Eagle Park.
Now batting number 7, Braden Bryson.
First pitch, first out. Nice play by Pat on third.
Game changer's not even up yet. Come on. Is that Coach Benjamin? Got to get on it, man. Now we're live. Good strike there by Caden Poore. Caden, no stranger to the mound, has pitched a lot for the Eagles at the C-team level and JV level. This was upstairs, cutting his teeth with the varsity team this season. Wears number 3 in the all-white uniforms tonight, the pinstripes for the Eagles. This one's slap foul. For the Greenwave tonight, similar lineup we've been seeing this week. Harvey, Bryson, Patton, 1, 2, and 3. Riccio at 4. Owens in the 5-hole. Talbert, Kelly, Bico, and Sanderfan. Curveball gets ball into deep short. Murray's going to have to throw a tough
play.
Ball across the infield, and nice play on the 6-3 put out. Much better throw over to first and back to short for the round the horn.
These boys are jacked up. That was just a great play by Landon Steele at first to dig out that deep ball from Matt Murray in the hole. Great play on both sides.
So 2 outs after a 5-3 put out and a 6-3 put out. This is a team that has struggled to score runs against the Eagles pitchers this series. We want to keep it that way. Poore misses upstairs for ball 1. Back in our familiar perch. Kudos to Greg Poore, and this was slapped into center field. That's going to be a base hit. 2-out single. But a lot of work has transpired since Tuesday night when we were last seen in the outfield.
Yes, sir. Good work by JR and Greg Poore, Brian Wood earlier today.
Yep, we got together and got it done.
We certainly appreciate it. Y'all did an outstanding job. 2-out single leads to the cleanup batter, Riccio. I think he's the starting pitcher tonight. This ball's hit to the left of the second baseman, and easy 4-3 put out to end the half-inning frame for the Greenwave. We played a half an inning from Eagle Park. We're glad you're with us in a scoreless ball game between Easley and Greenwood. go to the bottom of the first in a scoreless ball game. Eagles get their chance. They will be facing another lefty tonight, TJ. We saw him make a spectacular play out in center field last night. It's Riccio.
Good left-handed outfielder. Made a play running backwards on Jaden Adams where he dove backwards toward the fence last night. Gets his shot on the mound for Easley.
Yeah, he made a couple of good plays deep in the gap last night. He even tried to throw, I think it was Jaden Adams back out at first.
No, it was Bennett on Eric's fly ball. Right. Evans fly ball.
That's correct.
He'll face Matt Murray, Landon Steele, TJ Aiken, a very productive group at the top of the lineup early in the season through 9 games.
Number 7, Matt Murray.
Matt comes in batting .375, team leader in RBIs, guys. He's got 10 RBIs, your leadoff man.
Leadoff man, that's telling you who's getting on base in front of him.
Crazy hard out right here, this guy.
Actually, he's second. I'm sorry. Elijah's got 11 RBIs, but he's the second most RBIs on the team through 9 games. First pitch from Riccio.
Good pitch.
Paints the outside corner for strike 1. As I looked over the stats today, one thing that really popped was the top 3 are scoring a ton of runs, guys. They're getting on. They're finding a way to get on and finding a way to cross the plate. 33 runs through 9 games from the top 3 guys in the lineup.
Murray's just a great leadoff. He's powerful, he's fast, he's smart. Crowds the plate, puts a lot of pressure on the pitcher early.
1-1 count to the junior. This one bounces to the backstop. Look for him to get committed. He's not committed yet, but going into your senior year is usually the year that happens. Yeah. And look for some ball club to get a really good baseball player. Get him in the weight room a little bit more, and he's already got some tools. And that's one of them.
The game.
As he hits one into left field for a leadoff single. And a good way to get this game started. Bring up Landon Steele.
And now batting pure Greenwood Eagles first baseman number 1, Landon Steele.
As he goes through the play card early, TJ, you think they got a little something on?
Trying to hold the runners that day, and the lefties. We stole a couple bases off their left-hander last night.
First pitch to Steele's curveball misses away. Pretty good breaking ball there.
Big looper. Started over Landon's head and broke down to the plate.
1-0, Murray takes his lead off first. Steele squares, lays one down in front of the pitcher's mound, and they will throw over to first. And Landon gets the sacrifice.
Now batting pure Greenwood Eagles right fielder number 5, TJ Aiken.
So 1 out, runner on second brings up TJ Aiken. We were talking about runs scored. Guess who leads the team in runs scored this season?
Who's that?
You're looking at him, TJ Aiken. Matt's got 10, Landon 11, TJ with 12. Good productivity up at the top as TJ watches a fastball upstairs. One out, man on second. Leadoff single, then a sacrifice bunt. Curveball that gets away from the catcher just far enough, and Matt alertly takes advantage of it. Good base running from Matt. So he's 90 feet away with still only 1 away.
Just need a ball to right field somewhere, right center.
Hit the baseball hard somewhere.
Yep.
pitch upstairs. So
3-0.
Riccio running into a little bit of trouble.
Pretty good take right there by 5. That was close.
3-0 count. Always a dangerous pitch count, but especially at Eagle Park.
There it is.
TJ goes after it, slaps
Fair
one
ball,
off the
fair
first
ball.
baseman's glove, and Murray scores on the play. Not sure what happened. The first baseman was trying to get to it before it went foul.
Here it goes, catcher number 6, Elijah Tiller.
That's going to be an E3. But an RBI for TJ Aiken. So the Eagles, once again, getting off to a fast start, TJ. And we've seen this throughout this series with the Greenwave.
Absolutely. Early runs.
It's that top 4, Jim. They just get on base. They hit the ball to the gap and they get on base. And they produce. I mean, the numbers are showing it.
This is your RBI leader through 9 games. 11 RBIs for Elijah Tiller. He's batting .320.
Foul ball.
This one's up over the backstop.
Didn't quite break back down in the strike zone. Got under it.
Count goes to 1-1. Just a beautiful day in the Emerald City. Throw over, not in time. 1-0 Greenwood, 1 out. Matt Murray got it started, lining a single to left. Landon Steele sacrificed him over after a wild pitch and an error. Greenwood leads 1-0. And looking for more. Crowd has trickled in. Pretty good crowd now, JR, as you look over there.
Yeah.
Good pitch.
I think we're missing the students. Friday night.
That's what it is,
The
spring
students
break.
are gone. So
Spring break.
we'd like to have
Started
them here.
today.
Rowdy as they always are.
So 1-2 count to Elijah Tiller. Aiken with the lead.
Good pitch.
Snuck a fastball by TJ that time, or Elijah that time. First strikeout, out number 2.
Now batting.
Yeah, TJ, that was a good pitch right there at the knees.
Evan Avery.
Look at the left fielder, Jim.
Evan stepping in. A lot of room over on the left field line. Playing deep, isn't he?
Yeah.
Probably normal depth for him.
He's not used to having a park this size. That Easley field, it's a lot bigger. He's just kind of out of position, but they could go get it. All 3 of them the other night was really going to get the ball.
Evans been hitting it hard. See if he can come up with a big 2-out hit. This one's out wide. So I like this 3-game format. So it really tests the depth of your pitching staff and
Yes.
really makes it fun. One 0 pitch. Instead, they go back to first. Check Aiken back. He's in safely.
Another hit here would be great.
Riccio to the plate. Swung on and missed by Evan that time. Evens the count at 1-1. Nice little breeze blowing. Looks like we see that crosswind here at
Yes.
Eagle Park. Out toward the left center.
There
Nice
it is.
curveball that Evan
Right to
pokes
it.
out to left field, but the left fielder had him played perfectly. He'll come in and make the snag for out number 3, but the Eagles do strike for a run off a hit. There was one Greenwave error. We played one from Eagle Park with your score. Greenwood 1, Easley 0.
Welcome to an
We have fresh hot dogs and burgers ready for you to eat.
Played an inning from the ballpark tonight, game 3 of the 3-game series. That the Eagles have control from the onset. It's Caden Poore on the mound for the Eagles tonight. He'll be facing 5, 6, and 7. He gave up 1 hit to the 3-hole batter, Patton. He's working from the stretch. Inside on the righty. Owens, the DH. We saw him in game 1. Good pitcher. This one's fouled off toward the Eagles dugout. Poore delivers. Nice pitch that time.
There's the Caden Poore. There's that arm angle we like to see.
1-2. Upstairs, 2-2. Big run in the first inning there for the Eagles. Let the young man pitch with the lead early.
Yeah.
2-2. Got him to chase for the strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for Poore. They'll bring up Talbert, the catcher.
Now batting number 14.
Really nasty pitch by Cade right there, just diving straight down. Looked like a just hard slider in the corner.
Wow. Another good pitch, swing and a miss. Good movement. It does look like a little slider, doesn't it?
It's a two-seamer.
Two-seam.
It moves really far.
Look
at that. There it is again.
Serious diving pitch.
Got the Easley batters confused at the moment.
And it looks so much like a strike coming in.
Wow, good 0-2 pitch.
Man.
Just missed.
You can't put it in a better spot, 0-2 right there. We get a ground ball if he touches it.
Talbert, the batter, is visibly confused at the moment. Hits this one, as I say that, he smacks a single up the middle there.
Great
that
piece of hitting right
not
there by
the
Talbot.
pitch,
yeah,
not the location I would like to see with a positive strike count.
I was about to say the same. Just put it on a tee there, on a 1-2 count, right over the heart of the plate.
Made such a great pitch the pitch before. I
really made 4 or 5 good pitches.
Number 25, Connor Hamby.
He might have thought Talbot might have thought he was going to make him chase or something and sneak one by him there. Yeah. Talbot was ready.
1 out single brings up Kelly, the center fielder tonight, as they check the runner. One out, 1 on. Misses low and away. Eagles lead 1-0 early. Poore comes set, delivers. That's that. That was a curveball there.
I
think it's just a little slider version of the same pitch.
Look at me, JR. He throws a two-seamer like a football. That's why it does that.
Greg told me he taught him that when he was a kid. Like Trevor Lawrence. Throw it like Trevor Lawrence.
I know Greg said that. As this one gets away from Steele at first. Poor tried to quick throw it over there, and that's going to allow the runner up 90 feet. And right there, just maybe some too much attention.
Unnecessary.
Yeah,
right
unnecessary attention given to the base runner there. Sometimes with a young pitcher, get a little nervous out there, and that's sometimes a mechanism to get the nerves out is to throw to first.
I'm not sure if they call that or they allow them to do that on their own. But
Well, with the moves that I've seen in these first 3 or 4 pitchers, starting pitchers that we've shown, they're elite moves.
Yeah.
We've seen pickoff after pickoff, and they practice it big time. So, if they can get them, go get them.
Curveball fouled out of play.
Make sure we return all foul balls.
1-2 count. Tying run is in scoring position. With a 1 out, Biko on deck. He's flashed a little bit during this series. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball that time. Second strikeout of the inning. Came at the right time. They'll put it on the second baseman, Biko.
Now batting second baseman, number 4, Aiden Biko.
Second strikeout this inning for Poor. He delivers.
pop
Gets him
up.
to pop up. Should
Come
be
back.
playable.
Right in front of us.
Tiller there, and he will make the play there up against the backstop. Nice job there. That thing kept bending back toward the field, and Elijah was there, and the Eagles get out of the inning. We played an inning and a half from Eagle Park with your score. Greenwood 1, Easley 0. Too loud. Microphone.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, third baseman, number 2, Pat Wood.
Speaker's too loud.
Pete Wood up to the plate.
Patrick Wood. Next
Takes
pitch
the
is
ball.
inside. I missed the first pitch. We're trying to get the speaker down.
2-0.
2-0 count.
Go.
I got you. I need you to, yeah, that bottle was in the way. 2-0 count to the senior. This one's ripped foul down the third baseline. For the Eagles in the bottom of the second, it will be Patrick Wood, Jaden Adams, and Reed Guy. If anyone gets on, it'll be Luke Godwin. Riccio delivers up and away.
3-1.
Riccio gave up only the leadoff single to Murray. Then the big error by the first baseman. And the wild pitch factored into that run being scored by the Eagles. This one's popped up out of play behind us.
Full count now on Pat.
Did you guys stay up and watch any basketball last night?
I stayed up a little bit and fell asleep there right at the end.
Boy, that UCLA Gonzaga game was a good one.
It was good.
Of course, the game of the night was that Michigan State, Kansas State, as Patrick Wood draws a walk. Start the bottom of the second.
That Timmy's guy, he just doesn't look like he's that good, but he is so good.
He's what?
Timmy's guy from Gonzaga.
Number 8, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams steps in, the center fielder.
Are we gonna bunt him over?
Let's see what we decide to do. We did that with Matt Murray and Landon in the first. As Jaden watches a pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Don't really want to fall real behind here. I'd be looking for a good pitch if I was Jaden.
Wood takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2-0. Jaden with good speed.
Coach's mound visit here.
So who do you guys like? Do y'all watch enough basketball? Who do you like to win it all? UConn looks good.
And we're the 3
I
best
like
friends
UConn.
that anybody
that's-
could have.
yeah.
We're the 3
I
best
haven't
friends
watched but
that
like 2
anyone
games
could
this
have.
year.
I got
We're
you.
the 3 best friends that anyone could have, and we'll never, ever,
I'm a Duke
ever
fan.
leave each other.
How about
We're
Florida
the best
Atlantic?
3 friends that anybody could have. I mean, the
Absolutely.
3
Beating
best
Tennessee,
friends
didn't they?
that anybody
They did. They're in the Elite 8.
Proud of
I
him
got a
for
friend that went there. FAU.
Florida Atlantic, pretty big school.
Yeah.
Back to live action, 2-0 count to Jaden Adams. Runner on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. Riccio from the stretch. Just missed
3-0.
3-0.
Love to get these guys on right here.
I would too, with Reed Guy, who handles the bat pretty well on deck. We can get first and second. Let him bunt him over. Instead, it's going to be a strike to Jaden Adams. That makes it 3-1 count on the sophomore. Here's the pitch. Instead, they throw over.
Doing
Patrick
everything
back.
they can to stay away from this 3-1 count. They know they got to serve one up to Jaden right here. He's better be looking dead red.
Yeah, hitters count indeed. As the shadows begin to creep across the field.
There it
you
is.
go. Jaden
down.
delivers one to center field. So the Eagles have runners at first and second now. Still no outs. Good piece of
Now
hit.
batting for your Greenwood Eagles, left fielder number 13, Reed Guy.
Reed Guy, the senior left fielder, steps in wearing number 13. Bunt him here, right?
You would think so. I'd like to see a nice slight bunt right down the first base line and get these guys over here.
First pitch from Riccio. He squares. He
Oh,
pops it
no.
up. Could get down and does not. Riccio to the knee, sliding in, showing his athleticism.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, second baseman
But-
number 4, Godwin.
You got to do that in game situations, though.
Definitely, Jim. After seeing Andrew pop it up the other day in Reed, I'm sure Baker's got that on the calendar to get some really good practice done.
They practiced that today before the game. And
Luke
BP.
Godwin steps in. Luke had a big game on the mound last night for the Eagles. Riccio with the breaking ball stays upstairs for ball 1. They do practice it. I see
Yeah, they
him.
practiced it today in BP before the game. But it's off the pitcher's mound. I mean, the pitching machine is a little different.
It's a little different in a live setting as well. Luke hits one just foul by
that had
third.
To be a centimeter.
Missed by, you're right, TJ, just a few inches there. That's baseball, man. A couple of feet to the left, and it's a inning-ending double play.
That's right.
But if it gets by them, you score one and have second and third.
Yeah, I'd say don't hit it over here on that corner. That guy makes a lot of plays.
He does. That's Harvey over there. Runners take their leads. A little off-speed pitch.
There
Harvey
we go.
has this one bounce off his glove. He had to dive to protect that 6-hole there. And all heads are safe.
That means all on you.
Probably.
Batting for your Greenwood Eagles, shortstop number 7, Matt Murray.
I might drop my roof. I might light my dude.
Infield single for Luke Godwin. Third hit for the Eagles. Matt got it started. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He singled to left. He's up now with no outs. Chance to tag on some RBIs and some runs for the Eagles. Riccio peers in, delivers. Outside, ball 1.
Dangerous man up for Easley with bases loaded already.
That's exactly what I was thinking to say, TJ. I mean, Rizio better be very careful right here.
See if he can't poke one out there to Sparky underneath the scoreboard.
This one's punched over to right. Should be playable as the right fielder drifts back. It will score a run.
And move a runner to third.
So sac fly to right and good speed at second with Jaden Adams advances him. So 2-0 good guys.
Great job by Murray right there just to get the ball in the outfield, get us that extra run. That's a good job.
So first and third now.
Now
Two out. One out.
First baseman number 1. Oh, and then still.
It is 2 outs. I'm sorry. Reed got popped up, didn't he? So Landon's had a sacrifice bunt, his first at bat.
See Luke moving.
This one's kind of flared over, and the shortstop will make the play.
Snow cone.
Kind of jammed Landon that time. The Eagles do add a run. Off a couple of hits, we played 2 from Eagle Park with your new score, Greenwood 2, Easley 0. Back with you from Eagle Park, where the Eagles lead 2-0 over the Easley Greenwave in Game 3. Eagles going for the sweep tonight. Caden Poore with the start. 2 innings of effective work so far, only giving up 2 hits. No runs, 2 strikeouts. Pretty good stuff, JR, early from Mr. Poore as he misses for ball 1.
Very good. He's gained confidence off the first inning, and he's cruising right now.
Fouled at the plate. This is the 9-hole hitting first baseman Sonderfan. Then they will flip it back to the top with Harvey. Here's the 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1.
Got to continue to throw strikes. Force them to swing at bad pitches like that. Good job.
Swung on at a good pitch by Caden. Evens the count at 2-2.
Ooh.
Curveball just missed. Almost hit him as well.
I just tried to frame it.
Sonderfan is all over the plate.
Very wide open stand.
Payoff pitch to the leadoff batter here in the top of the third. Ground ball hit weakly. Patrick Wood coming across. Had trouble getting it out of his glove, but does in time for out number 1.
You know, that's a very hard play right there, Jim. He's coming across to the diamond, and he goes up on the pitcher's mound while he's trying to transition to the throw and just throws a strike right to land, and it was a great play by Mr. Wood there.
Never panic. So 1 out, back to the top. Harvey, who's 0 for 1. Bryson's on deck. He's 0 for 1. That's that little two-seam again as Poor gets an easy ball back to him. Out number 2. Guys, last night we went for about an hour and a half, and I think we're on track here maybe to eclipse that time if we stay at this pace.
It's really a testament to these pitchers.
43 minutes in.
Showing a lot of depth here and control through these first 3 starters. Easley's having a pretty tough time with them.
Yeah.
Poor continues his good work, good body language from the junior. So starts him off with a strike with 2 outs. Eagles lead 2-0. Breaking ball outside. Students did show up, JR. We got a good contingent of students up there tonight for a spring break Friday night.
They run a little late. I guess they had to go home and get prettied up and style their stuff up and come on back.
Downstairs on the pitch. Makes it 2-1. Just missed downstairs. After tonight, the Eagles will turn their attention to those West Side Rams. Big couple weeks coming up for the Eagles. West Side next week, then the Greenville Red Raiders. This one is hit on a rope, but caught by Matt Murray. He had to go over a couple steps to his right. But good job by Caden Poor once again pitching in contact and giving up no hits, no runs. We played 2.5 with your score, Greenwood 2, Easley 0.
Jocking on them, hate them, man. When I do that soldier boy, I lean to the left, then crack that thing now. I'm jocking on you. And if we get the fight, then I'm coming. You catch me at your local party, yes, I crack it every day. Haters get mad, cause I got me so bad tonight. Soldier boy, I finish.
Back with you from the ballpark. Jim still on with TJ Avery and JR Stone. TJ, so far, another impressive start for the Greenwood Eagles.
Yeah, that's been the story of this year, Jim.
Right fielder number 5, TJ Aiken.
You know, next week when we play Westside, we'll have a 2 home, 1 away, and then when we head to Greenville, it'll be 2 away and 1 home. There it is.
TJ leads off with a single. He reached base last time after the error by the first baseman. So he's 1 for 2 tonight. Nice job getting that leadoff batter on board.
Fielder number 6, Taylor.
Very important to finish this series and win the series next week, because we do start going 2 away games for the region games after that.
Good point. As you mentioned, we start out with, well, discount the Berea series, but you start out with the 2 other contenders for the region in Easley and Westside. You get 2 or 3 of those at home.
Yeah.
Then you're right. Then you got to play Greenville 2 or 3 away, and Pickens 2 out of 3 away. Nice curveball to Tiller in there for a strike. But yeah, you got to take advantage of the home field, and so far the Eagles have, looking to extend their winning streak to a season high 8 games. Next pitch misses downstairs.
Working heavy off speed here though, Elijah. I don't think he has enough velo to throw it by him.
Greenwood up 2-0. A run in each of the first 2 frames. Really feels like it could be more. Not quite getting the 2-out hits that we did last night, as Riccio sends Aiken diving back in the first.
It's a balk.
They did get him on a balk.
Not sure what he did. What did he do?
I didn't see it.
He crossed the center line too far toward home. It was really wide.
Kind of hard angle to see that here. I'm sure that's what the coach is asking.
Got a little conversation going on.
I'm not. Who called it first?
We were talking about the crowd earlier, and JR, you just pointed out, they showed out. It showed up for sure. Got a good crowd on hand tonight at Eagle Park. Beautiful night for baseball. Looking to see if the Eagles can sweep the Greenwave. I don't see any brooms up there. I'm disappointed.
They may break out later in the game if we score a few more runs.
I figured Dollar General would be sold out of brooms today. Back to live action, a 1-1 count on Elijah Tiller. TJ Aiken advances to second after the balk.
Long at that here.
Yeah, the game's slowing down somewhat. Riccio comes set. Works from the stretch. Delivers.
Good pitch. The missed high.
Well, Easley's just out of tricks. This is their best athlete on the team, and he's struggling to take control of this game, and they're reeling. And they're in a hostile environment, and our #1 RBI guy, and they're trying to stay away from him. It's just cocktail for destruction here. He's looking to do damage.
Cocktail for destruction. I like it.
Oh.
That almost was a cocktail for destruction, a little bit higher.
That scare you?
That was going to test the glass. We lost a panel on Saturday, and we just got it reinstalled. That was scary.
I didn't flinch on that.
And I'm directly in front of the glass.
Yeah.
JR's the smart one. He's away, and TJ is pretty much taken care of. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball upstairs, though. They'll work a full count. But, yeah, if I see one coming, I'm kind of stuck, guys.
You already know what happens if it breaks.
Yeah.
You're the veteran of the broken glass window.
Glass goes everywhere. Here's the payoff pitch outside. So he loses Tiller.
I pretty much punched that thing today. So if it was a good right punch, it took it. So
yeah.
Hopefully it'll take that ball.
So the cocktail for disaster continues for Easley. You give up a leadoff single, you balk a guy over to second, then you walk a guy. Bennett Erickson coming on to run for Elijah Tiller.
Avery.
And Evan Avery steps up.
Got a little bullpen action for Easley.
He once again barreled up a ball his first at bat, but flied out to, I believe it was right center field.
They backed the outfielders up to the fence again.
So he's got runners at first and second. No outs. This one popped up on the infield. Should be playable for the shortstop.
That's an out anyway.
And he collects it for out number 1.
Now batting third baseman number 2, Pat Wood.
Patrick Wood steps in. He walked his first at bat. Came across and scored a run for the Eagles. So once again, the Eagles getting runners on base, but not really seeing the fruits of the labor. As TJ takes off, to play at third is not in time, a double steal, as Bennett Erickson swipes second as well. So perfect pitch to run on, that little curveball. Good piece of running by TJ Aiken.
Good job by the coaching staff picking up on it. He keeps continuously throwing it.
So the Eagles have 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out. Base hit here means opportunity maybe to double up the score. Instead, Patrick takes a fastball inside.
We got to get these runs home this inning.
You
Can't
don't want
keep
to lead
leaving guys out there.
You're exactly right. Don't want to let them hang around and steal one from you late.
Especially in our part, we know how balls will accidentally get out of here sometimes.
Yeah, I'm looking for Pat Wood to barrel one up right here.
This was hit out toward right. Should be deep enough to score the run. The right fielder camps underneath it. On the tag is Aiken. Also, Erickson goes to third. They're not going to get either one.
Good job, Pat Wood.
And Patrick Wood does his job with a sac fly to right as TJ Aiken scores Greenwood's 3rd run of the contest.
Greenwood just going through the motions here, just pecking away. They get a guy on, get him over, and knock him in.
Number 8, Jaden Adams.
Jaden Adams steps in. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He singled to center field. He's up with 2 outs, runner on third. Nice curveball for strike 1. Good location on that. Easley came in last year and eliminated the Eagles in the playoffs. Stole our girlfriend. Took her out on a date. Eagles looking to exact a little revenge this year.
Definitely.
This one's
Another
hit hard,
hit
but
ball.
right at shortstop, he gobbles it up, throws across, and gets Jaden Adams for out number 3. But the Eagles do add a run off a couple of hits. We played 3 from Eagle Park. Your score, Greenwood 3, Easley 0.
sweat and my tears don't mean nothing. It's the heart of a champion.
Back on the campus of Greenwood High School, we work our way into the top of the fourth. Caden Poor beginning his fourth inning of work. So far, so good. Poor has only given up 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, has pitched to contact, JR, and has been very efficient.
Now batting for
Very
Easley,
much so.
number 8, Braxton.
Caden Poor has done a job tonight. He's continued to find and hit his spots wherever Elijah sets up. He hits it. So getting ahead is what he's done tonight really well.
Let's see what he does with 3, 4, and 5, the heart of the lineup. Patton, the right fielder, who's 1 for 1. Watch this ball 2.
Not getting that low call.
Ricio's on deck, and Owens is in the hole for the Greenwave. 2-0 count, 3-0 Greenwood. Nice pitch that time. Caden really seems to be cruising along out there. Good to see.
Strike 2.
Nice pitch. Evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, he thought it was high, but it just was in there. It's a good pitch by Poor.
2-2 pitch. Hit up the middle. Going to be playable for Patrick or Matt Murray. Not in time.
Great play by Matt.
Great job getting to the ball. Just pretty good wheels in the box. And that'll be his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 2. That'll bring up Levi Riccio, the starting pitcher tonight for the Greenwave.
Yeah, you're right, TJ. That was a great play by Murray. He had come a long way right across second, even into Godwin's space, and still almost threw him out.
Yeah, he had to come across his body with that throw. Still made an accurate throw. Just wasn't quite in time.
Caden to the plate. Outside as Riccio shows bunt. Patrick Wood charging from third there.
Easley with the leadoff batter on.
Hadn't seen that often in this series. This one's fisted out toward right. Could be trouble, but Aiken is there. That ball traveled a little bit deeper than I thought.
Caleb Owens.
Just another good pitch by Caden Poor. Got him off balance, and yeah, he was frustrated going back to the dugout.
Big out after the leadoff single. They'll bring up Owens. 5 hole, then Talbot. Talbert's got a hit already. He's on deck. Runner takes his lead. That little 2-seam misses down low for Poor. Let's see what Poor is up to. 41 pitches, 26 strikes, so good command of the strike zone tonight. Just misses. 2-0 count.
Tight strike zone by that umpire tonight.
Poor's just really impressive. He stays away out, early in the count, and then he comes right back.
Here's the 2-0 in there, strike 1. You're right, he's located really well. Made that one mistake up 1 and 2 that got slapped back up the middle. But other than that, has pitched really well. This one's hit hard to center field. Adams is on his horse. He watches it go over his head, hits on the base of the fence, and that will be a 1-out double from Owens. And the Greenwave are in business here in the top of the fourth. They trail 3-0, but
now batting number 14,
they bring the tying run to the plate with 1 out.
Thought he hit the ball out of here. It hit the top of the fence, just sitting dead red on the Caden flatted one, and he smashed it.
Poor from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. Talbert's 1 for 1. He's the catcher. He's the one who looked really kind of out of sorts until Caden laid one over the plate, his first at bat. Here's the 1-0
Good pitch.
in there for strike one.
There's that cutter.
Not sure that was the right pitch. Yeah, they're looking at the wristband. Got away with one there.
Caden giving the Eagles really what they need tonight as he's worked into the fourth. Scoreless performance so far.
Yeah, we've had
We'll take it.
some missed opportunities on hitting some guys that could have stretched this lead out too for him.
Each team with 4 hits, but the Eagles have left more runners on base. Here's the 1-1 pitch, hit out toward left, could be trouble, but guys there, it will be deep enough to score the Greenwave's first run in this series. So a sac fly and a sigh of relief from our visitors. And it's a 3-1 ball game. But there are 2 outs with Kelly, the center fielder, who's 0 for 1 tonight. All in all, we'll take that, TJ.
Yeah, we'll take the second out there and leave that runner at second. See if we can get this guy out.
First pitch is outside.
He's not giving much off the plate on the left-hand batter's side.
Caden's fallen behind a couple times and had to serve up a couple pitches, and Easley's done a good job of sitting in there and hitting that fastball.
Nice pitch that time, evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 3-1 ball game with the Eagles leading, top of the 4th.
Get him, get him.
Ball knocked
Got
down
him.
by Elijah. The throw over is not in time. Close play, correct call.
If he'd have looked just straight down at his feet, he looked around for that ball.
You almost got to let that ball travel a little deeper in the path there. If I was Pat Wood, instead of catching and swiping, just let it get there.
Here's the pitch.
Good pitch.
Nice pitch, swung on and missed. So let's see if Caden can get out of this. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third. Here's the 2-2 outside. Eagles are going to run it full with Biko waiting on deck.
Biko's been putting some balls in play for them too.
He has. His average hadn't been great this series, but he's put the ball in play.
Good pitch.
Call strike 3. And the Eagles dance around potential trouble. They do give up a run off a couple of hits. We played 3.5 with your score, Greenwood 3, Easley 1. Back at Greenwood High School, Riccio works into his 4th inning of work.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles left fielder, number 13, Riga!
It'll be 8, 9, and 1 for the Eagles. Reed Guy, Luke Godwin, and Matt Murray. Eagles with 4 hits. Let's see if they feel a little threatened by the run given up here in the top of the inning. See if we can stretch this thing out. First pitch is downstairs to Guy.
Rizio working very quickly. Gave him a little momentum in that run in the last inning. On the top of the inning.
1-0 pitch. Slap toward third. Harvey collects it, throws across.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, for out number 1. 5-3 put out.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, second baseman, number 4, Godwin.
So 1 out for Luke Godwin. He's 1 for 1. Eagles as a team 4 for 12. Pitch is called a strike. Greenwood's team batting average early in the year, and they've been benefactors from the Berea series. So a little inflated, 332 as a team. As Godwin watches ball, evens the count at 1-1.
Good pitch.
Great pitch. That's one of the best ones he's thrown tonight.
Makes it 1-2. Eagles seeing a lefty for the second night in a row. Inside 2-2.
That was a little inside.
That's
I
a righty.
wanted it to.
You guys were probably right-handed, I'm assuming.
Yes.
1-2 right there. That was a great pitch. He busted him in. It was just missed the inside corner.
Now, would you rather see a righty or lefty as a right-handed batter?
Righty.
You'd rather see a righty?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Never could time up that lefty very well, but the righty, I could see it a lot
How about
better.
you, TJ?
Same.
I hated seeing lefties as a left-handed batter. To me, I tried to eliminate the pull unless it was a
So
mistake.
tell me this: why is it so hard for a left-hander to hit a
Well, I mean-
left-hander?
well,
It's
I'm-
a right-hander.
Well, I mean, he's seen so many right-handers in his life. You see a lot more right-handers than you do left-handers.
You think
so, I
that's
mean,
what it is? Just
yeah,
the only difference.
He's just gotten so used to being hitting from the right-hander that the left-hander feels weird to him, just like us.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot to do with it. I just think, the way the ball moves away from a left-handed batter
Yeah.
with the lefty,
Yeah, definitely.
and then, the arm slot.
Yeah, the
It's
curveball
just
diving into a right-handed batter from the left-handed pitcher is very hard to hit.
Good job by Luke Godwin. He draws a 1-out walk. Get it back to the top. We talked about their productivity this year early in the season, and so far Matt Murray is 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI. 2 of the 4 hits from the Eagles lineup came from Matt Murray and TJ Aiken. So that might do it for
It does.
Riccio.
About time for a hot dog, huh?
And the Greenwave will go to the bullpen. That shut the door on Riccio. He went 3 1/3, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 base on balls, only 1 strikeout. All in all, not a bad night.
Not at all. Very good ball player.
And we'll get the name of the new pitcher here in just a moment. We'll step out with the Eagles ahead 3-1 as we play in the bottom of the 4th. Back at Greenwood High School, where the Eagles have worked into the Greenwave bullpen. New pitcher is Davis. He's a righty. And he will inherit a base runner at first.
Shortstop number 7, Matt Murray.
As Matt Murray will step up.
Andrew Driver and Ryan Stone in the bullpen, it looks like.
That, as we mentioned, 1 for 1. Runner takes his lead. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. There you see Godwin over at first. They chase him back. Greenwood up 3-1. Eagles have scored in each of the first 3 frames. They did give up a run in the top of the 4th. Godwin takes his lead. He's on the move. The pitch is in the dirt. Nice job that time by Luke.
Got to be aggressive. We got to get this run home.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Eagles just really get hot and just stomp on these Easley guys right quick here on the end of this game. Shut the series out.
So Godwin on second, still 1 out. 0-1 count, or 1-1. Now it's 1-2.
It's a little off the plate.
Scoreboard's wrong.
What is the count?
It's 1-2. One-two pitch from Davis. Curveball outside. 2-2. We mentioned last night, Easley's pitching has always been pretty solid. Here's the 2-2.
Run it out.
Fouled
Run it
in
out.
the box.
Good hustle down the line. Never know with them little
Never
knuckle
know.
balls, they may
Come back.
turn in the opposite direction.
I thought it hit off his leg, but guess it didn't.
Yep.
2-2 count. We'll do it again. Matt got the series going for us on Tuesday night here at Eagle Park with an outstanding performance. Went 5 innings. 1 hit ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Way to foul that off.
Foul.
That was a tight pitch inside.
Over to the Eagle dugout.
Coach Becker makes the play off the fence.
We'll do it again.
Good job. Full count.
Davis hadn't been able to get that breaking ball near the strike zone early. So good job by Matt, working full count. Still 1 out. Eagles trying to get that run back. This one's hit out towards center. Drifting that back is the left fielder just in front of the chain link fence. He makes the play.
Tag.
Godwin alertly tags and advances to third. He hit it to the deepest part of the park.
327.
Another couple of feet, the left fielder would have had to jump to make a play.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, first baseman number 1, Landon Steele.
So Steele comes up with 2 outs now. He's 0 for 1 tonight with a sacked bunt. See if he can come up with a timely hit. We saw it last night, all night from the Eagles.
A couple of different timely hits throughout the innings last night.
Patrick Wood's hit comes to mind first as Steele watches pitch down low.
We've done a good
2
job
outs.
with hitting balls far enough to move runners from second to third. We just need that hit. Like that.
Steele hits one to right. That will get down. That will be an RBI single from Steele. Good piece of hitting from him as he delivers his first hit of the game, and the Eagles tack on another run. They lead 4-1.
Good job by Steele right there. He shaved his swing off just to get contact on that right side. He knew a right side hit was going to score. Godwin, great job by Steele right there.
Yeah, we needed that.
So Eagles continue their streak of scoring each inning. Still have a chance to get more, I believe. I like this matchup here, guys. I'm calling this. Still on the move. Had that stolen easily. As
Yeah,
you
no
know,
shot.
I look back at it, and it's Steele and Erickson leads in stolen bases.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't even offer right there. No pitch out, no attempt. They knew he was going and didn't even attempt.
So runner at second with 2 outs. Oh, nice curveball in there for strike one.
Sure was.
1-1 count. What are we doing upstairs in the press box, guys? We're catching up. Okay.
I've done that job. I know how you can get behind.
It can get distracting. Davis to the plate. Curveball.
That thing cut in on his hands at the last
Sure did.
second.
As the sun begins to get behind the clouds, or the horizon, I should say. Not any clouds in the sky.
Nah.
Starting to feel like early spring now.
It's going to be a dark night. There's no
We
moon.
all got on the lightweight jackets with shorts.
Yeah, it feels really good out here tonight.
It does feel good. 1-2 pitch. Fastball
There it
that's
is.
slapped into right
Will he
field.
send him? He
Still
sends
around
Steele.
third. He's coming home. Got a play at the plate. He is safe. And advancing to second on the throw is T.J. Aiken. And that's those 2-out hits we've been missing all ball game.
Yes, sir.
And the top of the lineup continues to produce for the Eagles.
Now batting fielder, and it goes catcher, number 6, Elijah Tiller.
5-1 Greenwood now, as TJ has multiple hit game here tonight. He's 2 for 3
Working
with
on
2
player of the game.
RBIs. He is working on player of the game. I wonder if he will give us an interview.
He will. He'll give us an
I've been
interview.
reeled in by some of the players who a little bit bashful about giving interviews.
Yeah.
But we'll see. They don't have to give us an interview.
What a perfect reason to make them
To
do
make 'em do it.
interviews.
Tiller steps in. He is 0 for 1 officially. He walked once tonight and 1 strikeout. So good to see T.J. Aiken warm up. He's a big part of this offense for us. As Tiller gets a little bit heavy on his front side, out in front of that off-speed pitch, fouls it off.
Tiller really sets up open here.
Yeah, he's got to close.
Driving his foot down the third base line is kind of unorthodox, but you know.
It's not. He's pitching him away, and that ball's moving off the plate. He'd hammer it to right.
1-1 well outside, gets all the way to the backstop here, and
They're not trying to leave anything in on his hands.
TJ advances to third.
Jim, we got a good clear view of you on the camera there in that
Oh, my
glass.
bad. My bad.
Little reflection there.
Eat your hearts out, everyone.
Yeah, right.
That's why he's in the middle of the glass. He knew that
Okay.
reflection was
I
gonna
didn't
show
put
up.
myself in the middle of the glass. This is where the seat was. But Aiken is 90 feet away from Greenwood's 6th run. They lead 5-1. Here's the pitch to Tiller. Hit hard, but
Foul ball.
just foul.
Another one. Just barely fell.
Mr. Cason Mabry behind the dish doing a great job tonight.
I haven't seen him here before.
You know him?
Always does a great job, yeah. Good golfer.
He from the A-Town?
He's from the Clinton area.
Clinton, okay. Two-two count on Tiller with 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th, 5-1 Greenwood. Nice curveball,
pitch.
just missed downstairs.
That's a swing and miss pitch.
Good discipline by Elijah that time.
I tell you right now, that guy gets ahead. He makes a lot of people miss with that pitch.
Yes. And if you do touch it, it ain't going nowhere.
But that's the key. He has to pitch ahead because his fastball is not going to get by you. As Elijah calls time. Students about to get 2 weeks off in District 50. Here's the pitch.
Wow.
Nice curveball. Got the inner part of the plate. Elijah didn't like it.
That's the second time that Elijah's been called out looking on a questionable call right there, and he is not happy.
Yeah, I got to, I don't know, I got to be on Elijah's side on that one. Looked a little in, but nevertheless, a strikeout for the Greenwave to end the fourth. But the Eagles do strike for 2. We played 4 from Eagle Park. Your new score, Greenwood 5, Easley 1.
Poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you.
It's too loud.
Work our way into the 5th at Eagle Park. Caden Poor continues his good work. One count. Where are we in the Easley lineup? This is Bico, right?
I believe it is.
8, 9, and 1.
You said it before. Caden Poor is he's balanced. He's doing his thing. He's really doing a good job locating.
Got a little off balance right there. But
Yeah, it's a bit outside.
the ever important 4-run lead here at this little park, though, man, is what you try to stay above that. Good pitch.
Nice pitch by Poor. Strikeout for him as he continues to impress. Man, if we could get him in, penciled in as that third starter,
Yes, sir.
performing like this, that would be huge for this team. 4th strikeout for Poor. Only up to 59 pitches, 37 strikes. Nice pitch that time. That's that 2-seam you're talking about, TJ.
Yeah. He has a very good, they work on it a lot, too.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes I think I don't know if you'd consider an overthrow, but he could take a little off of it. It moves so much.
I would just say it's a little rush of the delivery, if Caden really just strides a little slower, he is a lot more consistent.
Yeah.
He really rushes to deliver the pitch when he doesn't have to.
Sometimes that's when he leaves it over the middle of the plate.
Yeah.
1-2 count.
Great spot right there, heading the count.
You're exactly right, JR. Love the location of that 1-2 pitch. Just missed. Sonder fan is your batter. He does have an open stance.
Yes.
Ooh,
that come back,
very
boy.
similar to the pitch he run Elijah up on just a few moments ago.
It's deceiving because he's so tight on the plate. That pitch was actually right there.
Next pitch is fouled up and out of play. So 3-2 count, 1 out. Getting late here. Easley has tacked on a run, the first one of the series, but Caden Poore has really pitched well. This one slapped foul.
That was the inside pitch, and with his open stance, he's able to pull him really hard.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. This one's hit out toward right center. Could be trouble. Jaden Adams is there. TJ Aiken makes the play.
Wow, what a play.
I was watching Jaden, and I saw TJ coming in and
batting number 1, Gavin
makes a nice run and play for the second out.
Just right in the middle of both players, and they're both coming in hard. And good job by Jaden Adams by letting TJ take that there. They were both right there to make that play. Good thing.
You know what? All three of those guys out there play center field too. So you kind of got 3 center fielders, and you talk about the communication right there because all of them want to go get it. Good pitch there.
Great point.
That was a spectacular play there. That was a long run.
Back to the top. This is Harvey. He loops one over to short. Nice play by Matt Murray to his right. As that ball was diving quickly, he snags it out of the air for out number 3. And Caden Poore continues his impressive performance. We go to the bottom of the 5th with your score, Greenwood 5, Easley 1.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, DH.
Oh, and out of line there, wasn't it?
Evan Avery.
We work to the bottom of the 5th. Evan Avery to get it started. Man, this kid is so close to breaking out. Hitting it hard.
That'll get down.
And did he catch it? Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Good catch by the first baseman, Sonderfin.
I just would like Evan not to – I'd like him to settle into an at-bat. That's 2 bats in a row where
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles, third baseman, number 2, Pat Wood.
Just during this series, you don't see a bunch of errors. You see a lot of high-level play going on. It's good to see these boys go get it. I love it.
Patrick Wood to the plate.
I hope you got that on the video there. That kid made a spectacular
I think I got it.
rolling catch there.
Good pitch right down the middle.
Wood had a sac fly and a walk. He's officially 0 for 0 tonight. Patrick just going about his business, doing his job as he watches ball 1. Jaden Adams on deck. Greenwood 5-1 in the 5th. Two-one count. Second pitcher of the evening for the Greenwave.
How many Eagles have the Greenwave walked during the series, TJ?
Yeah, we can look back at it. It's not many.
Curious. They've done a pretty good job. They've gotten ahead. You know, the Eagles just make a pay. They get somebody on and they're on second base and a pop fly would have scored.
Here's the most impressive thing as you look that up. All 3 starters worked 5 innings.
Yeah.
As they do get Patrick Wood on a strikeout on a curveball. So the second out here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting for your Greenwood Eagles center fielder, number 8, Jaden Adams.
Adams is 1 for 2. Got a hit his first at bat tonight. That one looked like it would get him, but good job getting out of the way.
Two walks, 3 walks, and 3 walks.
It's a pretty good
One
job.
1 game, 2 game, 3 game.
Yep.
Pretty good job.
Next pitch is called a strike. 1-1 count. Outside, 2-1 count. Can we get the brooms out? Are we there yet? Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. I'm with
Well,
you.
it would be real tough if we pulled them out and they won this game.
Ball's popped up behind the plate. Catcher there on your screen makes the play. Nice job. So an easy inning of work there for the Greenwave. 3 up, 3 down. Hadn't seen that often. And we played 5 complete from Eagle Park with your score. Greenwood 5, Easley 1.
This ain't a song for the broken hearted.
Back in Greenwood at Eagle Park. Caden Poor back on the mound. start the 6th. Comes in with a strike. Getting ahead right here on this batter. As JR and Jim have stepped out for a moment. Gets a deep pop fly out to left center. Reed tracking it. Makes the catch for out number 1. Big out here in the 6th inning.
Now batting number 8, Braxton Patton.
1 out. 5-1 lead for Greenwood. JR got his cheeseburger over there and a little bit.
Got his Happy Meal.
Got him a Coke. Man, we got a lot of stuff on this screen. I have to figure out how to get that glare back.
Yeah, we apologize. We got the blinking red light.
I'm not sure what that is.
What is that?
I didn't want to touch it. I was going to go over there and look, but I didn't want to touch it.
Probably the battery.
Oh, that's at the front.
It's plugged in.
1-1 count. This one's
Hard
hit hard into the gap.
Landon made a good dive and try.
Nice little poke into the 4-hole there.
Now batting number 23, Levi Reese.
So 1 out, 1 on.
Let's see if we can't get some kind of backstop behind us to cut some of that glare. Wonder if I put a piece of window tint on it, would it cut that out? Good strike there.
Nice pitch from Poor. How about Caden Poor? Talking about the performances from Matt Murray and Luke Godwin, but Caden's going deeper than both of those guys tonight in Game 3 of the series. Uh-oh. Did it hit the bat? It went behind the batter. Evidently, it did not clip the bat. And on the plate, a runner goes to second. This is Riccio.
Starting pitcher.
Yeah, I'm thinking them can lights is what's giving the reflection off the.
Owens on deck. He hit a deep one. He's the one that hit the double. Riccio's 0 for 2. Started tonight's game. This one's foul back. So Caden Poor. No, we got a couple of people vying for the player of the game tonight. Now Caden is a young man of few words.
If he finishes this game out, he might be deserving of it.
77 pitches, 50 strikes, 4 strikeouts, and only 0 walks. How about that?
Very good.
Foul.
Very, very good outing tonight by Caden. You know, TJ Aiken being 2 for 2, and then having that long catch right there was that's a great game too.
Nice breeze blowing across the park. Here's the pitch from Poor.
Just off the plate. Can't be off by very much.
Two, 1 out. I think the thing that stands out, TJ, and you've watched a lot of Greenwood baseball, is the pitching. This is as consistent as I've seen it for as long as I've seen it in a long time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, we're farther along in the season than it feels right now, you know, including the 3 games we had technically as scrimmages.
Oh, just underneath him.
Lucky on that one.
Riccio paused for a second. He's wearing the little jaw protector.
I mean, all Reezy has to do is act like it hits him and he gets his face right there. I mean, if I'm his coach, I'm like, at least try to look like you got hit there.
I think if he had a beard, it would have hit him. As he continues this battle with Caden Poor. Full count. Yeah, we got a bad glare there.
You can see the concession stand real well.
Yeah, we like to thank Renee Pritchton for helping us.
If I stand up,
with
it
the
goes
monitor.
away. So
There you go. We just need a screen.
Need something behind it.
We need to cut the lights off. The can lights
Like
right there under the eave is what's creating the reflection.
This one is lifted out behind first, but foul. That hits the walkway. So Levi Riccio having a good at bat here.
I don't know if those lights are individual or if they come on with everything that comes on.
Yeah, definitely think a screen might help.
Yeah.
Here's another payoff pitch, grounded back up to Poor. Does a great job of checking the runner. Throws over for the 1-3 put out. Well done by Caden Poor.
That was a good job by Elijah or somebody I heard holler.
Now batting number 17, Caleb Owens.
So Caleb Owens, who had the double to the base of the left center field fence, steps in, but with 2 outs, and the Greenwood Eagles leading 5-1. Nice job by Elijah.
Caden Pookie Poors really showed a pattern early in this game of staying away early in the count and then coming and pouring it right back.
This one's ripped down the left field line. Hooking. Foul. Wow, good job by the umpire.
Third base umpire don't understand it's foul.
Home plate umpire got out and had a clear view of it. That's his call for the 2-man crew.
I believe he don't know that it was foul. He may get.
Now, to the naked eye from where we are, it didn't look like it missed by much. And it looked good for a long period of time.
He's got the best angle besides the coach, and of course the coach is going to say fair. That's what we all would do.
Well, I mean, that's exactly the way you're supposed to.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to act, just like that guy should act like he got hit with that pitch, but it didn't a minute ago.
Yeah. Man, that was the third close ball to the line. Oh.
I think Caden might be looking a little fatigued here.
Running on fumes. He's up to, let's see where Caden is. 87 pitches.
Yeah.
I know Coach would.
How important this is right here to get an out.
Love for him to get us to the 7th. Here's the pitch. Wow, just upstairs. Didn't miss by much. Let's see, nothing going in the Eagle bullpen. And outside ball 4. So first and second, the Greenwave have a little something cooking here in the top of the 6th.
Like he's gonna give
Baker really believing in the young junior here, and Caden's ready.
I think Elijah talked to him when they went out there. Probably told him he was still got a strike in him.
Tolbert steps in, the catcher. He's 1 for 1 with a sac fly.
Pitch.
Takes a strike. He actually has, he's got the only RBI of the series for the Greenwave. How about that?
It's a big deal for Cade to get ahead right there, right here on these 2 outs with men on first and second. They're looking for a ground ball, get out of this inning.
You know, and maybe he understands that he's probably coming out after this, so
swung on
he
him.
can give all he's got right here on this one batter. It's a great pitch there.
Yeah, he gets ahead. It's hard to lay off that cutter.
Hit up the middle and
come forward right here. Coming forward.
Tolbert
got it.
in line to get a second.
What a throw by Jaden Adams.
Throw from Jaden Adams. You saw it. Single up the middle, but Jaden Adams guns him down at the plate for the nice 8-2 put out to end the top of the 6th.
Really
How
strong,
about that?
really strong defense from the Eagles in every aspect, from infield to outfield to catcher play. We're seeing it all from the Eagles tonight.
You know, the ball was hit solid, but not too bad. It allowed Jaden to kind of get his momentum coming into the ball, into the play, and he used that momentum to throw a strike to Elijah. And another good defensive play for the Eagles, which has been commonplace during this series.
Yeah, and you saw Elijah. He don't take nothing from nobody. He don't care who you are. You come in standing up, you know.
Looks like Rhinestone is maybe warming up in the pen.
Yeah, he sure is.
We'll keep it here as we go to the bottom of the 6th. And guys, just, you know, the Eagles are 3 outs away from a big series sweep, and just really been impressed with the execution in all facets of the game for the Eagles, with maybe the exception of getting the bunt down, the small ball. But that's something that can be fixed.
Good point, Jim. I mean, that's really the only thing I could point out, too, is those 2 unfortunate bunts that we got picked off on the one and were able to get back on the second. But, yeah, the pitching depth, the way that we're hitting in the gaps, the way that we're really taking bad pitches and hitting good pitches, we're doing a good job starting early here.
Got to finish it off.
Got to finish it off. You're exactly right. Still a 4-run game. The Eagles are in pretty good shape as they will send up. Looks like John Aiden Helms will be pinch hitting for Reed Guy, and then it'll be Luke Godwin, and then back up to the top. The Eagles have scored in every inning with the exception of the last inning. So let's see if we can throw up some insurance runs.
Now batting for your current Eagles, number 9, John Aiden Helms.
Good to see John Aiden up.
Very dangerous pinch hitter right here.
John Aiden splits time at the catcher position and hadn't had many at-bats early in the season, but you're right, TJ. Just I think he's batting 500 on the year with limited at-bats, but
that's just a testament to the Eagles' depth and what they have in reserve. If you could bring a 500 hitter off the pinch hit, I mean, that says a big deal.
As he fouls that ball off, let's see. John Aiden is 3 for 6 this year. So if my math serves me correct, that's 500.
.500.
Here's the 1-1. Rip. Oh, nice play by the third baseman.
To the
just
wrong
missed
man.
it. Yep. Third baseman had to make a move to the bag there to his right, and he robs John Aiden of a double.
Got to give it up to that
Now
guy.
batting for your Eagles,
He's been big for him all series.
Godwin.
1 out for Luke Godwin. Luke 1 for 1 officially with a walk. Make that
hammer.
2 for 2. Yes, over the head of the shortstop. So 1 out single.
OG getting a little work there. Hustling across to get that bat.
Looking spectacular tonight, OG.
He loves his pinstripes.
And then Clips
Now
and
batting
Tigers.
for your Eagles, shortstop, number 7, Matt Murray.
Back to the top. Top of the lineup tonight, guys. 4 hits and 4 RBIs and 3 runs scored. So their productivity continues.
A lot of movement on these Easley pitchers. Even they look like they're throwing two seamers and breaking pitches a lot.
Check the runner back to first. Luke gets his lead.
Oh,
Check him again.
that was close. They got him leaning.
So, actually, pitcher asked the coach to come out. Did you see that?
Yeah, he did. He might have got hurt himself.
He motioned for the coach to come out there to see him. So, Greenwood with 7 hits tonight as a team, 3 walks, only 3 strikeouts. Doing a good job of kind of minimizing strikeouts.
Yeah.
2 of those strikeouts were questionable on Elijah. You know,
Yep.
those questionable calls there. That's 2 big strikeouts, and we're down to 1. You know,
That's right.
very good team tonight by Greenwood. They've in every way they've showed up.
Back to live action after the conference. 5-1 Greenwood, bottom of the 6th. 1-0 count to the Eagles leadoff batter Matt Murray, who's 1 for 1 with an RBI. Or 1 for 2, I'm sorry. This one's slap foul.
Foul behind the visitors' bleachers. Big breeze blowing in on me.
Greenwood playing with a lot of confidence now, guys. You can just see it in how they go about their business. And really, we talked about it already, I know, but have a chance to get their first 8-game winning streak in a very long time. I know it would be the first time during the Baker era.
Yeah.
And really only saw one bad day of baseball down in Georgetown. We lost 2 games in one day.
Yeah, that day was unfortunate. Kind of snowballed on us.
As Murray swings over a curveball, but really like the way the Eagles have responded.
Definitely. As far as pitching goes, I couldn't ask for more. Exciting to know that we're as deep as we are, and we hadn't seen it all yet.
Right. And they seem to be getting better. And the consistency is there. And it needs to be. These are an important 2 weeks of baseball coming up for Greenwood, and these 2 weeks will determine how the region's going to play out.
Yes.
Still waiting on our senior Pat Wood to get healthy as he can be, and that's another knife in the drawer.
Right. Gives you a very nice option out of the bullpen. And we know what he's capable of. We see what he does in the lineup.
Definitely.
Defensively and offensively. 2-2 count. Luke seems like he's been at first for a while. That was smacked up the middle. So Matt Murray joins TJ Aiken as the second Eagle to have multiple hits tonight, along with Luke Godwin. I'm sorry. Luke's got 2 hits. So 3 Eagles with
now
multiple hits.
Greenwood Eagles first baseman number 1, Landon Steele.
Pitcher never knew that ball was there. It was by his head in like a millisecond. Murray just tore the cover off of it.
That'll be it.
Going to have a pitch and change here with 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. We'll step out for a quick moment with the Greenwood Eagles leading 5-1. Much better. Back at the ballpark, Eagles have runners at first and second, one out. New pitcher for the Greenwave is Bryson. He will face Landon Steele, who's 1 for 2 with 1 RBI tonight. Bryson to the plate. Little off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Bryson peers in.
Love to see Steele just hit a bomb right here.
Calls time instead. It is, the breeze has picked up a little bit.
I feel it up here this way.
Just puts a nail in the casket.
Bryson peers in for a long time. 0-1 pitch. Foul back. Pretty good pitch there. So Steele's got some work to do. He's down in the count, 0-2. 8 hits for the Eagles tonight, 6 for the Greenwave. 1 error apiece. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Bryson. Outside with the fastball. Pretty good location for an 0-2 pitch. And getting back in there, he's ready to hit, man.
He sure
Relax.
He better not.
He sits really far off the plate.
He's off the plate, seems like, a little bit more than normal. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted up toward
Nobody's gonna get
third.
there.
I think it's going to fall harmlessly in foul territory, so still gets new life.
Well, with men at first and second, and 5-1 game, last inning. Steele's got a little luxury of staying off the plate and hoping to get a big pitch to drive here. Where
1-2 count.
1-2. Bryson pitched last night, pitched well. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one's popped up, and it will be foul territory as well.
Heads toward the crowd.
That one lands on the heel over there.
great play by Greg Murray. Don't fall down going down there.
Greg's everywhere. He was right behind us a few moments ago, and he just kind of mingles around.
A social butterfly.
Social butterfly. So here we go. 1-2 count. This one's hit to center field, and it will get down in front of the center fielder. That was actually right center field. The plate will be safe. Sliding in under the tag is Luke Godwin. We've seen Luke be aggressive with his base running tonight, and that time it paid off.
Yeah, good hit there by Landon. And
now batting for your Green Eagles, right fielder number 5, TJ Aiken.
That that off the plate stance right there helps him get a lot of barrel on the inside pitch.
Giving a lot of credit to that center fielder. I mean, Landon really smoked it in the gap. He ran it down and then almost threw Godwin out coming from second, which is an extremely good runner.
Yeah.
So runners at first and second with TJ Aiken, who is 2 for 3 tonight with 2 RBIs already. Eagles lead 6-1 now. First pitch to him is curveball in there. And we used one of the talking points we had earlier was the impact of the top 3 in this lineup. 6 hits tonight from 1, 2, and 3 in the lineup.
Yeah, this guy right here is red hot. He's looking to do damage late in the game again.
Luke Godwin also with 2 hits, batting in that 9-hole. Aiken swings over the top of it. You jinxed him, JR.
He's feeling the same thing I did. That was a hit it on the athletic building kind of swing.
Got a little breeze coming in from that direction. But doable for sure. Well, the flag out there is blowing. Is it blowing in or out,
yeah,
TJ?
It's blowing in on us.
1-1 pitch. Rip. That's the 3rd hit of the game for TJ Aiken, and that will score Matt Murray.
Matt Murray, excuse me.
With run number 7. And that's Aiken's third RBI of the ball game. And he has got to be considered in the running for player of the game as well.
For Eagles, catcher number 6, Elijah Tiller.
And he's a good speaker.
What now?
He's a good interviewer.
Yeah, he does. He does well. So Elijah Tiller steps up. He's had a little bit of a frustrating evening. He can erase all that with one swing, though.
I guarantee you he's not letting that inside pitch go this time.
First pitch to him is away. So TJ's 3 for 4 tonight with 3 RBIs.
Glad to see it out of our senior. He's been a little, lackluster going into Georgetown and coming through these first couple games, but he is starting to get hot, and it's great to see.
1-0 pitch. They got him picked off at second. That's Landon Steele out there, and he's got him in a little pickle, and they finally get him diving head first into third, but on the play, TJ gets back or up to second base.
Big out there.
Double-edged sword on that very aggressive Eagles team. That costs you sometimes when you're being ultra aggressive.
Yeah, we'll see if Elijah can get us a run home with a runner in scoring position, but Landon they froze him for one step. They did. Both feet froze, and they threw it right in.
Have they picked off somebody in every game of the series?
I'm not sure.
I believe they have.
Pitch is outside. 2-0 count.
If I'm a pitcher, I know that's my kid on deck, but I don't give him anything to hit. And I go straight to Evan right here, and maybe Evan makes him pay for it. But as a coach, I'll play the numbers right here.
Here's the pitch from Bryson downstairs. But, this is the third game these teams have played this week, so you begin to pick up on tendencies of certain players. And Steele's been very aggressive on the base pad, so that could have worked against him on that particular pickoff play.
You're right, TJ. I mean, they've busted him in twice in 2 at-bats. He's hit a missile to third base once, so, walking him to get the force would be very smart.
Yeah. Just Evans went after the first pitch, the last 2 at-bats, 2 quick outs, but
I think Easley goes right at Elijah here. It's 7-1. You scored 1 run in 20 innings. You're down 6 going into the last inning, so I don't think they're going to pitch around anyone.
The cards are on the table.
They're going right at him.
I wonder if Baker's giving him the dead red with open base 3-0.
Now,
Elijah gets dead red.
With that being said, I don't think he sees a true fastball.
Strike. Wow. I don't think Elijah's going to have good words for this man when he leaves tonight.
3-1 count. Yeah, that was a very generous call.
I thought it was.
On the strike. Pretty good job by the home plate umpire tonight, though.
Yeah.
All in all.
Just on Elijah.
Nice curveball that time. Elijah, sometimes you just have some of those borderline pitches, man.
They are never going to give you fat pitches, buddy.
No.
You just might as well deal with that.
Yep, and he won't get a fat one here. Full count.
Not with an open base. I mean, they've got to be crazy.
They do give him a fastball. He shoots it backside to the right fielder. It was hit so hard that Aiken has to hold up at third, and TJ, there you go. You get your wish. Evan gets another at bat tonight.
DH number 22, Evan Avery.
That's no different than a walk to Elijah there. They didn't want to feed him anything over the plate. He did a good job of hitting.
Right. Good. I wanted to say that. Good piece of hitting by Elijah, being patient and understanding.
They went to that pitch enough times, nibbling right on the plate, that he figured it out.
It's good to see him look at 2 tough pitches and strike out, looking twice and come back and have a great at bat right there to end his game tonight.
Yeah, and Evans way off the plate too. These guys that are hitting the ball have been up on the plate tonight.
Runners on the corners. Bennett Erickson is your pinch runner. We've seen that pretty much all year for Elijah. If anybody's due, Evans due. I'd like to see him get one here. 1-0 count. In there with a strike.
That is off the plate.
1-1.
He's been there all night. He's called that pitch consistently all night.
Two outs.
We got to figure that out. Like, we got to get up on the plate. If he makes a mistake inside, shame on him. Get up there and make sure we can hit that pitch.
We're in the bottom of the sixth, 7-1 Greenwood. They've tacked on 2 runs to their lead. Curveball upstairs.
2-1 count now.
Third pitcher of the evening for the Greenwave, Bryson. Threw 16 last night, but doesn't seem to be quite as sharp as he appeared last night.
It's, you know, you get these Eagles back to Eagle Park, and their bats just start glowing. And these guys, they don't hit bad pitches.
Scoreboard glows for sure. Call strike 2, so deuces wild. Big Evan Avery looking for a mistake up there at the plate.
I'm not sure if that reaction by Evan was because that was a strike he should have hit or if he thought it was off the plate.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good breaking ball from Bryson. They'll end the Eagles' half of the 6th, but they do tack on 2. We played 6 full from Eagle Park. Our score, Greenwood 7, Easley 1. Ron, it's Ron, ain't it? Does it get any better? 7-1 lead at the ballpark. You're about to sweep your region foe, and you got Rhinestone Cowboy playing.
Do it, Rhinestone.
Rhinestone is your new pitcher. He'll look to get the final 3 outs, as I'm still looking for any brooms over there. Don't see any. But this is all jokes aside, this is a big series sweep if the Eagles can come up with 3 outs here.
Now back to the Greenwave, number 5.
It's been a while since Greenwood's been
You know, this Easley team is nothing to be shouted about. This is a good team, and Greenwood has completely controlled them in 3 different games.
Really has limited their offensive productivity, and you know, I think tonight Caden kind of stepped up to the plate, and Easley's probably frustrated a couple of nights that they just can't get things going, and got to give Greenwood all the credit in the world as Rhinestone starts first batter off with a ball. This is Kelly, the batter for the Greenwave. He squares to bunt downstairs. Kelly is the 7th hitter in the lineup. 2-0 pitch. He squares again inside, ball 3.
Called a strike.
Oh, did he? Okay, 2-1.
Yeah, inside corner there.
Inside corner, we'll take it.
He's really, really up on the plate here.
Ryan overthrowing right now.
3-1 count.
Take a little off and get it over the plate.
Still got a good crowd here, and I think this is the first time Ryan's pitched here this season. Is that correct, JR?
On this field?
On this field.
Yeah, on this field, yes, sir.
Right. 3-2 count. And he loses him on ball 4. So leadoff walk here to start the top of the 7th. And a quick visit from Matt Baker. Biko steps in, the second baseman. It'll be the West Side Rams next week. Very, very good team. They got some quality pitching as well. They hit the ball very good.
Now batting number 4.
They've been good for a while, Jim.
Yep.
Good little program with the Anderson County putting a lot of money.
If Ryan can get ahead right here.
Yeah, they have really improved their facilities up there at Westside as Ron misses inside to Biko. Of course, they did a lot of capital improvements on Hannah's Field and Westside facilities, I should say.
Yeah.
Not just the field, but batting cages, weight rooms.
Pitch there by Ryan.
But Westside's got the turf, just like Hannah. I know y'all don't like it, but I'm a fan of the turf. 1-1 downstairs, 2-1. Just needs to kind of settle in here. The junior comes set, quick throw over, throws it away. It's going to get all the way down in the bullpen area, but not far enough. Landon does a good job of retrieving it. So 2-1 count. Don't worry about the run. The run doesn't mean anything in a 7-1 ball game. Just get that first out. 2-1 pitch downstairs, 3-1.
Ryan looking a little frustrated right there. Good job by Landon going out, trying to slow him down just a bit.
He's seen that before, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's important. I say that a lot, man, but that's so important. It's just a mental game.
You're right. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here.
Another payoff pitch. Ground ball hit out to short or second. Godwin bobbles it, and it's going to be an E4. I was about to say that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Nice, easy play for the first out. Instead, it's an E4.
Jonathan Sonderfan.
And
put them on the corners here for Easley.
Looks like Greenwood's lost their focus a little bit here in the 7th. Still need 3 outs. 9-hole hitting Sanderford is 0 for 2. That will be Greenwood's second error of the night. Ron fakes to third. In first.
These Easley fans.
To the chance of a balk. That happens everywhere, doesn't it? Nice location that time. Handcuffed him with a fastball on the inner part of the plate.
I'd like to see Ryan have a tough first at batter and come straight back and show a little moxie here.
See, we can roll one. Showed some moxie being down 3-1 on the last batter, and it really had induced an easy out.
Yeah, he got back in that at bat and got a soft ground ball. It's just unfortunate we couldn't come up with it.
Good pitch.
Nice pitch that time as swing and miss by
Whoever
Sanderford.
that is.
Yep, Sanderford.
Sanderford.
Recognized the open stance. They're back to the top after this to throw over.
Let's not worry about that guy.
Yeah, that's my school of thought as well.
Yeah, I feel like Baker feels the same way.
telling you, that's just nervous energy there. Nice pitch there, just upstairs. Ryan wanted it.
Didn't miss by more than a ball.
I think it was less than that. It was really close.
2-2?
Yeah.
Yeah. No out, 7-1 Greenwood, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Just missed.
It's just not a lot of life out there right now. They kind of have lured themselves to sleep. Got to get a little life in the.
It's another payoff pitch, the third one in a row. This one's hit weakly out towards second. That's going to be funny. And Godwin feels it but throws it away. 1 run scores. The runner from first will end up on third. And that was just one of those tricky balls that had all kind of spin on it.
Gavin Harvey.
Luke kind of panicked when he didn't field it cleanly. And tough break there for Ryan.
Can't really blame Ryan there. He got us 2 ground balls to the right side, and looks like that's going to be it.
So that will be it for Stone. Eagles will go to the bullpen. And looks like it'll be Andrew Driver. New pitcher is Andrew Driver. He makes his 3rd appearance in this series, and he has been outstanding. If you had to pick a player of the series so far, he would definitely be in consideration along with Matt Murray, TJ Aiken, among others. But the Eagles have booted a couple of balls here in the top of the 7th. It's 7-2. The Greenwave have runners on the corners, and all of a sudden, some Eagle fans are on the edge of their seats. First pitch of the ball game from Driver is in there for strike 1.
There he is.
They're back to the top of the lineup too, so
Andrew's come in some pressure situations already this year.
Harvey's 0 for 3 tonight in the leadoff spot. This one's upstairs, evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, that's a good pitch right there.
7-2 ball game. 4 errors on the night for the Eagles defense. Next pitch is upstairs, ball 2. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Harvey helped us out that time. He swung at ball 3. Evens the count at 2-2.
Big pitch.
Here's a 2-2 pitch from Driver. Just missed, runs it full. Seems like we said that a lot this inning. Stone faced 3 batters. All 3 of them went full count. Here's another payoff pitch. Swung at ball 4, fouled it over the Eagles dugout. Eagles still looking for that elusive first out here in the top of the 7th. Here's another payoff. Fouled off by Harvey.
He's working hard at this at bat. Still no outs. You get bases loaded.
That first out is huge.
Yeah.
This is a big at bat in the game right here.
Here's a payoff pitch. Ground ball hit out to short. Murray's there. He collects it, throws over to Godwin for 1, and he throws it away. It actually goes over the fence, so that will allow
the dugout.
Did it go into the dugout?
Yeah, it went off the fence back into the dugout.
So on the throw, Harvey will advance to second. A run scores, but the Eagles do get that first out. It's 7-3 now. There is a runner on second for Bryson, the 2-hole hitter. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
Little hiccups by the Eagles here. 3 ground balls.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 ground balls here in this inning. And
Driver misses with his first pitch.
done well up to this inning here, kind of lost focus. Good
Next pitch is in there for a strike.
I'm not sure about that one. That was a little inside 7. That kind of he jumped out of the way pretty early there. I think he
got the strike.
Yeah, I think that was a little inside there.
1-1 count. Runner at second. Nice pitch that time by Andrew Driver. Just need to get tunnel vision and get the out.
I can feel Andrew Driver just trying to take over. I can feel him starting to grab a hold to him.
He comes set. He delivers. Just high. 2-2 count.
That's a, did he say ref? Come on, ref. That's a swing and a miss pitch.
His buddies are back there roasting him.
Runner off second, 2-2 pitch downstairs. So how about that? The first 5 batters here in the 7th inning go to a full count. Only one of them has gone our way. Another payoff pitch with one away, runner on second. Hit out in front of the plate. Who gets there? It's Driver. He throws over to first.
Great play by Andrew Driver.
Nice play. Tiller and Driver got there about the same time. It was Driver who took over. Maybe, JR, that's what you were thinking about.
We're seeing Andrew Driver make a lot of plays off the mound, gold glove type stuff, and he's really getting it done.
He made one last night on that.
Yes, he did.
Over his head play.
On the play.
You know what's good about that, though, is he throws the ball straight over to first. It doesn't have that tail that he throws from pitching mound to home.
Harvey advances to third. That brings up the right fielder, Patton. Patton's 3 for 3 tonight, guys. First pitch to him is in there for a strike.
Well, we can give up 1 run as long as he don't hit a home run. And
Eagles up 4 runs, 2 outs. You're right, TJ. We're in good shape now. Got that second out. 3 errors in this inning alone. Outside. Just kind of checked out mentally. That happens sometimes with young players. That's part of the process.
Yeah.
That's how you grow and mature as a player.
It's such a mental game.
1-1 count. This one's hit out toward left center. It's getting down in front of Reed Guy.
Misplays it, gets past him.
But another hit for Patton. That young man's 4 for 4 tonight.
Wow.
Now batting number 23, Levi.
Gotta appreciate that kind of game he's having.
Levi Riccio steps up. He was the starting pitcher for the Greenwave, and all of a sudden, tying run is on the on deck circle. 7-4 now, 2 outs. Eagles still just need 1 out for a sweep. Riccio swings and fouls it back for strike one. Four-hit night's pretty impressive.
Absolutely.
Very much so against
good pitch.
This pitching, yes.
Here's the 0-1 to Riccio in there for strike two.
Man, that is hard to see coming in there.
And all of a sudden, the Eagles are one strike away from the sweep. So go ahead, JR. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
0-2 count, 2 outs. Driver to the plate.
Oh, he
held off at the last moment. He did. He wanted it bad.
I'm going to tell you right now, 0-2, Andrews in the driver's seat, and he throws a nasty breaking pitch that the guy just barely lays off. Great pitch right there.
Greenwave had plated 3 runs here in the top of the 7th. 7-4 Eagles. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside, almost hit him. 2-2. You got Owens on deck. Owens hit a double to the fence in his second at bat tonight. Don't want to see him. Here's the pitch, a high bouncer. It could be trouble. Murray's there. He can't get him out of his glove. Throws late to first. And
now,
just like that, the Greenwave have the tying run at the plate with 2 outs. With Caleb Owens, the DH left fielder. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a walk. And as I mentioned a few moments ago, hit one to the bottom of the left center field fence earlier.
Yeah, 3 or 4 innings and 3 or 4 errors in this inning is cost the Eagles right here.
Here's the pitch from Driver in there, strike one.
Got to reset your mental right here.
5 errors now on the evening for the Eagles. Next pitch is fouled off. Once again, the Eagles are 1 strike away. You know what they say, adversity is the greatest teacher. Good to see a little adversity here late. Let's see if we can fight through it.
Yeah, our body language has changed. Coach Baker's body language has changed. We're all kind of frustrated. We couldn't seal the deal up 7-1. But I'd like to see him really close the door right here.
0-2 pitch misses. 1-2.
They've done a good job of laying off that 2-strike pitch there.
If they get a hit here, that dugout will explode.
I'm looking for Driver to stay away from him here. At 1-2, we're up. You know, you got 2 to waste. Let's be smart here. Don't give him anything.
Here it is. Inside, 2-2 count. Easley being stubborn. Late in this ball game, they refuse to die. 2-2, 2 out, 7-4 ball game. Tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit down the right field line, but hooking foul. Landon giving good chase, him and TJ, but couldn't come up with it. That one was always going to get to the grass.
Log strike.
Eagle Park has a lot bigger foul area than a normal park. I mean, there's a lot of grass to roam over there for these first and third basemen.
Eagles. Somebody's got to step up and make a play. Who's it going to be for the Eagles? Driver comes set. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Slice right into the dugout fence. I mean, right below where those players were standing.
Yeah, that ought to teach them a lesson right there.
That could have hurt some people. Yep. But Easley stays alive. Still 2-2. 2 outs. Driver steps off the rubber. It's going to take a play. Somebody's going to have the mindset to go make a play. Here's the pitch. Fouled up and out of play.
Great pitch right there by Driver. Set him up for that fastball and just floated the change, and he got out in front.
Love it. 2 kids competing. Great job by Owens fighting that one off. Excellent pitch, as you mentioned, from Andrew. Just what he wanted there.
Good job by OG getting those balls in.
But you can slice the tension here at the ballpark now. We're cruising all of a sudden. 7-4. Here's the 2-2. Foul back once again. Love it. Love it. In case you just happened to join us, Greenwood was up 7-1 to start the top of the 7th. Easley has been benefactors of some Greenwood miscues, and all of a sudden it's 7-4. 2 outs. Another 2-2 pitch. Fouled off once again.
He done got both dugouts.
What an at bat right here.
I love it. These two
Down
competitors.
By, Easley got a long ride home. They're down 7-1. They show up in the last inning trying to fight back. You got to respect that.
Much respect for the Greenwave, indeed. They could have easily rolled over. They've already lost the series. Another 2-2 pitch.
Oh, Andrew.
Gets by the catcher all the way to the backstop here, and everybody moves up 90 feet, so.
We're lucky he didn't hit him right there. That batter got out of the way of a hit by pitch. That was definitely hit by pitch, but he jumped out of the way. Should be bases loaded.
And another payoff pitch here, and Greenwood doesn't really have anybody else to turn to. This is Driver's game. Payoff pitch with 2 outs. Foul back. Owens, you can sense the confidence growing with each foul ball.
He's seen all his pitches.
He's seen everything. It's just a matter of getting the timing down. And the longer this goes, the more advantageous it is for the batter.
Easley's really starting to get loud over here. They're sensing it, and we're sensing it.
Driver peers in, gets the sign. The payoff pitch with 2 outs. Fouled off once again.
And they've done such a good job of laying off of his ball down low that he's got to stay in the strike zone right now with his pitches.
So Tiller walks it out. Probably just getting tired of crouching down. I'm telling you, I don't think this game's going to end on a strikeout. It's going to be a defensive play that the Eagles are going to have to step up and make. (7-4). Is the score. It's a 3-run game. Here's another payoff pitch, and they can't get him, and that young man's fired up, and rightfully so. Caleb Owens works a 2-out walk. Got to give that young man all the credit in the world, and that brings up Talbert, the catcher, who's 2 for 2 with 1 RBI, and he represents the go-ahead run. Tying run is on the base pads now. Still 2 outs. Driver to the plate. Calls strike.
Looking for a leader right here. Need a leader to take over and close this game out for us.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1-1. You worry about the fatigue of Andrews, the culmination of the week now.
That's what I was thinking. 3 days of pitching, he's done a really good job, and we keep asking for one more pitch out of him.
1-1 count. Here it is. Ground ball to third, knocked down by Patrick Wood. He doesn't panic, throws across to first. That's the ball game. A 5-3 put out. Eagles win 7-4. And everyone here collectively breathes a sigh of relief.
And number 4.
So, wow, the Eagles complete the sweep, TJ. It wasn't easy. Got to give Easley a ton of credit. They refused to die. Greenwood kind of self-inflicts some wounds there late, but Patrick Wood makes the big play when needed, and Greenwood secures a 7-4 win tonight.
Absolutely, and it didn't come easy there at the end, but we got it done. That's a big sweep, 6-0 in the region. Hats off to Easley for not giving up, for sure.
Greenwood with another excellent pitching performance. Tonight it was Caden Poor. So the 3 starters this week collectively accumulated over 15 innings of work.
Absolutely, and Andrew Driver comes in and closes all 3 games. So good job.
JR, any thoughts here as we get ready to go over the box score with the post game? As both teams are making their way to their dugouts.
I don't believe the Easley coach is he's had a bad outing here for a little while, kind of frustrated. I'm glad that they're talking it out.
Yeah, you know, it happens. It's competition, and
Sparky out there.
Handled well there. But Greenwood, 7-11 and 5 errors. We bragged on the defense last night, and really it was just we kind of checked out there at the last. Easley with 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, but disappointed in the mental lapse there late. But at the end of the day, you get a big sweep over a region foe.
Yeah, man, and it's been a while since we were able to say that. You know, we've won a couple of matchups, but when you're two-game region games, you know, you usually split, and we won all our home games last year. But going 6-0, man, you can't say enough about that. And our 8th win, like we talked about earlier, that's how many games you got to win a state championship. So, you know, they practice what you just saw right there. They practice that, and Baker's talked to me about it, where they do a mental. They get them fatigued and try to make sure that they can reset and replay, and you saw that right there. We finally had to have a play, and Pat Wood did a good job of knocking that ball down off, but staying with it and making a good strong throw finally to get the last out.
And really a great teachable moment. You know, you could see it. Greenwood goes up 7-1 and was.
I wanted to say, I forgot just now. Zanya said the girls won 7-0 against Lawrence.
Okay,
softball.
Congratulations to the girls softball team. Had to get that in there. But, you know, I was talking about this being a learning lesson for the Eagles. You got 3 sophomores in the lineup, and they went up 7-1. You're on the verge of sweeping. Heck, we were up here talking about the sweep going into the top of the 7th.
You were.
I was, right.
Oh, yeah, where's the brooms at, guys? Yeah.
That's exactly right.
No,
But, you know, I don't have to go out there and execute and play the game. But the kids did what they had to do late. And, you know, just all in all, you got to be impressed with what we saw out of this series from the Eagles.
Definitely. I mean, we saw a lot of our pitchers do a great job in 3 good games, really controlling their lineup. You know, we had a few miscues there at the end, kind of counter our eggs before they were in the pudding. But I feel like we're in a good position to make a good push in this region.
I echo that.
Well,
Greenville's going to be tough. You got another little tough test against Westside next week that you riding a high of 2 sweeps in a row, and like I said earlier, that's a 2 home, 1 away game series next week, and you got to do the most damage you can in those games.
6-0 in the region, 8-2 overall, an 8-game winning streak, an impressive winning streak for the Eagles. And let's look at the box score tonight. Offensively, the Eagles, again, 11 hits and 26 at bats, so the bats were hot tonight. Matt Murray goes 2 for 3 with an RBI. Landon Steele was 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. TJ Aiken was 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Elijah Tiller 1 for 3. Evan Avery 0 for 4, Pat Wood 0 for 1 with an RBI sac fly. Jaden Adams 1 for 3, Reed Guy 0 for 2, John Aiden Helms 0 for 1, Luke Godwin 2 for 2 for Luke tonight. Good to see him get going at the plate. But Caden Poore, we mentioned he went 6 innings on the mound tonight, gave up 6 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts, only 1 free pass, 1 base on balls. Ryan Stone came in and was really a victim of some poor defense there behind him. He did not record an out. He gave up a walk. Those 2 runs were charged to him. Andrew Driver finished it off and got the 3 outs in the 7th. Gave up 2 hits, 1 run, no strikeouts. 7 innings of work from 3 Eagle pitchers, 4 strikeouts, only 3 base on balls. So the Eagles continue to do a good job of limiting free passes, and that's very important. We're going to dip out just for a minute. We'll come back with our player of the game and hopefully an interview with Coach Matt Baker.
See the 3 pins and the 3 holes. Is it backward? There you go. Just set it down. They can get it. Thank you.
Back with you from Eagle Park, where the Greenwood Eagles have just completed their sweep of the Easley Greenwave. And we are lining up some interviews here. We got to get our technician here going. But the Greenwood Varsity Eagles complete the sweep with a 3-run win, 7-4 over the Easley Greenwave. A big sweep for the Greenwood Eagles. And once again, the Eagles got off to a quick start, scoring early and often. Got out to a 3-0 lead, stretched it out to 5-1, and even 7-1 before that 7th inning took place, and it got really close. But we do have a couple Eagles here we want to talk to. Let's see, are we hooked up, ready to go? We're going with Jaden.
Back up.
Hello.
There you go.
All right, we got sophomore Jaden Adams, center fielder. Jaden, congratulations on the region sweep of a pretty tough Easley team.
Thank you.
So you're out there roaming center field. You made you and TJ, y'all had a play that kind of ran both of y'all close to each other, but how important is it to communicate with your outfielders out there?
It's very important, man. Sometimes the ball just gets lost, and you won't be able to see it. So it's good to have someone back you up.
TJ came across and made that particular play, but you got great speed out there, and you're able to kind of man that center field position. That's not always easy because a lot of these fields we play on are much bigger than what we have here at Eagle Park.
Yes, sir.
Got the bat going tonight, got you a hit. How did that feel?
It felt great. I mean, I've been, 0-6. I've been hitting the ball, just not well lately, but it just felt really good to get on base.
Well, congratulations, man. You played well, and go enjoy it with your teammates.
All right.
And we'll bring in TJ Aiken up
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
Jaden and Caden.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, man, we got you, TJ. Let me make sure we.
Can you hear?
We got
Yeah, I
you.
can hear y'all.
All right, TJ, congratulations, first of all, man. You've been in this program a long time. You got an 8-game winning streak. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. I mean, I probably came a long way since my freshman year. I mean, through COVID and my sophomore year being a rough one. And then just working through everything with Lowndes being there last year, getting us better each and every day, making a good playoff run. Then this year, us learning from Lowndes and being able to help these younger guys, you know, just be able to help them get better as well.
That's a great point. Y'all kind of got in uncharted territory last year. You went 18-10, and this year you kind of want to build upon what you did last year. And and Lowndes is kind of he's gone now, but he's handed that leadership mantle to you and Elijah and Matt Murray.
Yeah.
How does that feel? How's that different for you?
I mean, I feel like it feels the same as last year. I feel like everybody had to do their share part in just leading the team. But it feels good, though, just to be able to help these guys, you know, help them get better every day, make sure they stay on their game, and keep them humble. Even though we won 8 straight, you still got to keep them humble. Make sure you keep winning.
I like it. And you made a great defensive play, but really tonight was all about your offense. You collected 3 hits and 4 plate appearances and had 3 RBIs. You were hitting it good tonight.
Yeah. Everything felt good tonight. Saw it well tonight.
All right, moving forward, we got Westside next week, and then we got Greenville the week after. We're going to take it 1 week at a time, but how can you build upon what happened this week in the Easley series and apply it to next week as we go play Westside?
I feel like just be more aggressive at the plate and just make better plays on defense. As you see in the last inning, we didn't make very routine plays that we needed to make to get out the game, and just make those plays and be more aggressive at the plate and score more runs.
Man, it's always fun to watch you play, and we were debating a player of the game, and we're going to have to do 2 because the young man standing to your right pitched very well, but you handle your business in the box tonight, so you are our co-player of the game tonight, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Let's get Caden up there.
All right.
Caden, you got us? All right, Caden Poor, the starting pitcher tonight. Man, you did great. You went 6 innings. You lasted longer than Matt or Luke, who were phenomenal this week, and you kind of matched their efforts. And talk about what it felt like on the mound tonight.
Felt awesome, and everything went smooth. And yeah.
Well, you got the team where they had nothing to lose tonight. So you got the free swingers, the go-getter, and you did a really good job. I thought you mixed your pitches well.
Yes, sir.
And going the distance, 6 innings, that's a big deal in a 3-game series because now we're set up one more time to start back over next week with the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Did it give you confidence out there tonight, being able to stay out there as long as you did, and you really seem to have command of all your pitches, and moving forward, you're going to be dependent upon from this pitching staff, and talk a little bit about what you gained in terms of experience tonight.
My curveball felt great and everything like that.
Coach calling some good pitches for you.
Yes, sir.
You were spotting up pretty well. Keeping them off balance,
yes, sir.
All those things. Well, you look good, man, and I'm happy to see it, and I know you put in a lot of hard work to get to where you are, and looking forward to continuing to see your success on the mound for the Eagles this year, and you are our co-player of the game because of your pitching performance tonight. You went 6 innings and really pitched well, kind of limited your walks, only gave up let's see here. Only gave up 1 free pass, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Yes, so congratulations, man. You had it rolling.
Thank you.
All right. Hand that thing to Coach Baker. We can get y'all out of here.
All right, you got me?
Coach, we got you, man. You got some characters on this team, man, but we enjoy talking to them. Man. But first of all, congratulations, man. 8-game winning streak. How's that feel?
It's awesome, man. We talked about it before the game that if we can win 8 wins, if we win 8 in a row, that's how many it takes in the playoffs to win the whole thing. So we proved ourselves that we can do it, and now let's keep stacking.
TJ actually made that point during the broadcast, and you're exactly right. And just the consistency, and we saw it, and had a little bit of a check out there in the last inning, but that's a teachable moment, and that's something that you can learn upon and draw upon that and get better.
It is a teachable moment, but again, anytime you can win, you can beat a team 3 times. It's huge. This game, the crazy thing about this game, when you're up by a lot, you can't run the clock out, you can't hold the ball, you got to throw it across the plate and make the plays. And we got kind of sloppy towards the end, but as long as that number on the bottom is higher than the number on the top, then we're good.
I want to draw your attention to one thing. Of the 21 innings in this 3-game set, 16 of those innings were with your starting pitchers.
Yes, it's huge. They've been filling it up. What a job by Caden tonight. He filled it up, threw a bunch of strikes, got all of his pitches over for a strike, and we feel pretty good about our defense behind them, and they did a good job tonight. Got a little shaky in that last inning, but again, it's baseball. That's going to happen, and we were able to get through it and get the win.
Huge win. Next week we can turn our attention now to West Side, another home away home type series, and we love these 3-game series, by the way. And talk a little bit about what we may see out of West Side.
West Side's athletic. They're really athletic. They're going. I mean, they're playing Pickens tonight. I know they were up 2 games on them, and I don't know how it fared tonight, but they're going to be a good team, just like any team in our region is. We got West Side of Greenville, and then we got Pickens in it out. So we feel like we got a good shot. Just because we like our guys and we know West Side's going to be good. Coach Conway does a good job over there, and we'll get rest this week, come practice Monday, and get ready to go Tuesday.
Well, we appreciate all you're doing for this program, and congratulations. Go enjoy it with your team, and 8 wins in a row. You moved to 8-2, and really just one bad day of baseball so far this season.
Yes, that's it, and just keep winning, and these guys right here are pretty special, so they deserve all the attention that they're getting, so we're proud of them.
Well, go enjoy your weekend, Coach. Congratulations, and we'll see you back at Eagle Park next Tuesday. TJ, that's going to do it for the broadcast tonight. Once again, the Eagles are victorious. They complete the sweep of Easley by a score of 7-4. And it was starting pitching and timely hitting from the Eagles once again, and they continue their hot start to the season. TJ's busy kind of gathering all the hardware, so TJ, you got any parting words? You want me to go ahead and just end this thing? He said go ahead and end it, so we appreciate you being with us tonight. We'll be back with you on Tuesday from Eagle Park, as next week we'll take on the Westside Rams in a 3-game series, and the Eagles will put their perfect mark in the region. My bad. I thought I died. That's going to do it from the ballpark tonight. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your weekend.